And not a fun day really to be outside at all, especially if you have to go out and vote. The local primary elections all wrapped up now, but votes weren't the only thing pouring in today. And Fox 55's Brianna Bias tells us that rain probably had an impact on today's voter turnout.
Voters jumped over puddles and ducked under umbrellas to drop off their ballots today. But Jalen Radzaminski with Countess in Indiana offered refuge from the rain outside the Ivy Tech Fort Wayne voting site.
We're just cheerleaders for people who come to vote. Make sure they have snacks and water, because some people, they're rushing.
Her organization walks voters through the entire process, from registration to filling out their ballots.
We do our election defense program. We help with a lot of voter education and voter registration as well.
And Katie Zuber with Allen County Voter Registration says Radzaminski's efforts have at least paid off with the younger crowd, because youth voter registration is way up this year.
We have been seeing a lot of under 18 or 17-year-olds that will be 18 by the next election. I think those numbers have definitely gone up.
266,915 Allen County residents registered to vote this year, which is almost 17,000 more than in the 2018 primary election. But she thinks everyone should register to vote. As chairman of the election board, Dan Kensinger looked out his window this morning. He knew what the rain would mean for the voter turnout.
Traditional wisdom in politics says that dreary, rainy weather can be a deterrent to turnout. Numbers can't support that, but it's also an opportunity for people to come out, vote with fewer lines.
And Radzaminski is determined to round up anyone walking in the rain around Ivy Tech and send them to the polls.
Indiana, we've been in the bottom 10% in civic engagement and voter turnout for multiple election cycles in a row, so we wanted to make sure that people actually were able to show up.
And even though she couldn't convince everyone to vote today, she'll be out here again for the general election, ready to give it another shot in November. In Fort Wayne, I'm Brianna Bias, Fox 55 News.
And if you missed the primary election, voter registration reopens on May 17th. That is for the general election.